Welcome back to Sky Sports News. Now, plenty going on for Arsenal so far this transfer window. I'm delighted to say I'm joined by their former striker, Kevin Campbell, to discuss their dealings. So, Kev, thank you very much for joining us here on Sky Sports News. I'm sure you're in a good mood because £105 million for Rice, £65 million for Havertz. First question, how much would you be worth nowadays?
I don't know and I don't care, if I'm honest with you, Jasper. I am delighted Arsenal are making moves. The club have said in the past that there was a certain way how they're going to do things. I think this summer was going to be very important to how the club moved. You know, finishing second last season is going to be interesting. There was a lot of speculation, but getting Havertz, you know, securing Rice, which isn't quite done yet, but it will get done. Jury and Timber, I think Arsenal are really restocking to have another good season ahead.
I see a few wine bottles there behind you, Kevin. If this Rice deal gets over the line, we'll be cracking open a vintage to celebrate? Unfortunately,
they're all empty. But no celebrating until they're silverware. But I'll be definitely in a very good mood once Declan Rice and the transfer business is secure.
It seems to be sending a big message, doesn't it, Kevin? Because these are two big players established in the Premier League as well, and 165 or 170 million pounds spent on them both if everything goes through. It's a lot of intent from Arsenal, not just with the money, but the type of player that they're signing as well.
Yeah, they fit the age profile, Jasper. That's really important to Arsenal and Mikel Arteta right now. But I think the level of player is really important. Havertz hasn't had a really good time at Chelsea. He's had his moments. But no one could say that he's not talented. He is really talented. And I don't look at him really too much at Chelsea. I look at him coming into our team, how we would look at Arsenal. And I think he'll fit like a glove at Arsenal. He likes to get into the box late. He's not a number 9 who plays with his back to goal. And I think Declan Rice, he's got levels that he can go up. And I think he will get better at Arsenal, a team who dominate the ball, and I think he would add goals to his game. I think that's really important for him coming to Arsenal.
We've seen him as a West Ham captain as well. Kevin, do you see him potentially being a future captain at the Emirates if he gets this deal secured?
I do, Jasper. I know Martin Odegaard's done a great job, but I think Martin Odegaard's a team player anyway. And I think once you get a leader in your building, somebody that can drive the team forward, like Declan Rice, I think, you know, Mikel Arteta might just speak to Martin Odegaard at some stage, and I think Declan Rice is going to be a stalwart and a cornerstone of the team for years to come. So it wouldn't surprise me at all if he got the captaincy in the next couple of years.
And let's talk about Havertz again briefly, Kevin, because we've seen in recent years, Arteta and his backroom staff have taken some players from other Premier League clubs that perhaps have been on the fringe of the clubs or underperforming. You know, certainly on the fringe was Gabriel Jesus. He came in and was absolutely brilliant last year. Does it show just how good Arteta is as a coach, do you think, that he's taken these players to new heights?
I really think so, Jasper, if I'm honest. I think everybody can only judge a player on what they've seen so far. I think Mikel Arteta, he has a clear vision of what he wants to do and the type of player he wants. He was all out for Kai Havertz. You know, the moment it came about that Kai Havertz was available, Mikel Arteta went for him. He's 24 years old. He's very experienced, German international. You know, Chelsea's paid a lot of money for him. Didn't quite work out there. But as I said, it's not about what he's done at Chelsea. It's about what he can do at the Emirates in Mikel Arteta's team. And Arteta definitely sees someone who has the talent to excel at Arsenal.
It seems like a different approach this window as well, Kevin, in terms of the speed that they're doing deals. I mean, I'm talking to you now about probably the two biggest deals, well, almost certainly the two biggest deals that they will do, possibly a third with Jury and Timber as well. But we're not even into July yet.
Yeah, you know what, Jasper? This has been levelled and used against Arsenal for so many years. usually it's the last day of the window and Arsenal are scrambling. I think last season Arsenal moved very quickly to secure Jesus and Zinchenko. But this year, you know, big name players, they are doing the right thing. They're making moves early. They're making sure they're in the building. And going into pre-season, all the players are going to be there. I think that's really crucial to how the team started last season as well. And they're hoping they're going to get the same start this season with those players in.
OK, so Havertz done, Rice nearly done, Timber as well. A lot of speculation about him. If they get all three in, is that enough to go one step further than last year and take this title off Man City's hands?
No, not at the moment, Jasper. And here's the reason why. I think once Arsenal secure these three players, then you're going to be looking at who leaves. And there's talk of Granit Xhaka leaving, there's talk of Thomas Partey leaving, Rob Holding leaving, etc. So you have to really gauge who's going to be there, who's not going to be there, and then you look at your squad from there. Great, you've brought these players in, but you still need the squad because Manchester City, although they've lost a couple of players, they're going to restock. You know, most of the other teams are going to restock, and what you can't do, you can't take any steps back. So I think Arsenal have to assess it. And I believe there will be more incomings. Not too sure what the level will be. Not quite the level of money for these guys. But I think they will do more business.
OK, Kevin, a final word on Everton, who, unfortunately for their fans, have been competing at the wrong end of the table for the last 2 seasons now. A lot of rumours, as you'd expect, about incomings and outgoings. Nothing firmed up as of yet. How big is this window for them, do you think, particularly with the new stadium on the horizon?
Jasper, it's another huge summer for Everton. You know, the money has to be right, that they've got to spend. Sean Dyche came in, kept the club up, you know, with his backroom staff, done a good job securing their Premier League status. But now it comes to, he's got to restock, he's got to retool. And playing a lot of last season really without a main striker was so tough. Got to be able to get players in who he truly believes in. And, you know, it's going to be a tough one for Everton. I'm not too sure how much money's available, but I'm sure Sean Dyche, you know, whatever money is available, he's going to use it wisely because he knows how to work with the budget. Absolutely. OK, Kevin, great to talk to you as ever. And may I thank you as ever as well for dressing up for the occasion and hopefully see you soon. Thanks, Jasper. Thank you so much. Cheers.